Today we're going to talk about how to find affiliates to help you market and sell your online course. We have 3 places you can look, and we're going to show you our exact strategies of how we go about reaching out to these people and getting them to actually become affiliates to sell our online courses.
Now, if you are looking to build a successful online course and you want to do that in 90 days or less and save $10,000 or more in the process because it gets demystified for you, we have a gift for you. It is our free masterclass. It is linked below. Go check it out.
The first place that we invite you to start when it comes to looking for affiliates to sell your online courses is your students for your online courses. Your students are your biggest raving fans, number 1. Number 2, they've actually experienced the course, so they're the perfect people to actually share the results that they're actually getting by taking your online courses. The problem is, if you don't have students, and that's why we have point 2 and 3. But we're going to show you, if you already do have students, how we go about asking our students to be affiliates. So you could just reach out to your students individually and ask them, right, Hector?
Sure, but the big question is what happens if you have a ton of students and I have to filter through a lot, right? And what audiences do those students have, and are they applicable to the audience that you are also going for as well?
Yeah. Our course, eLearning Simplified Academy, has really 2 major segments of students. Course creators, or people that want to be course creators, and instructional designers, professional course builders that people hire out to build courses. So for us, that fact, and because we have tons of students that purchase our course every month now, it'd be a lot of work for us to actually individually reach out to all these students. So what we do is we have an automated process of doing it. Now, we borrowed this system from Justin Welsh, very famous LinkedIn course creator, okay? What we basically have here, if you look at our screen, we have a 3 email automated sequence that we built using Kajabi, which is the software we use to manage our entire business, to host our courses, host our website, run all of our email marketing, and also we're starting to use it as our CRM.
If you are looking for the best platform, in our opinion, out there, we use it for ourselves to check out for your online courses. Check out Kajabi. It is linked below. We get a 30-day free trial instead of a 14-day free trial for you because we are affiliates for them. And if you decide after the trial to sign up with Kajabi, no extra cost to you. We just get a little bit of love at the end of the month because it supports this channel and all this content that we're creating for you.
So we created this email sequence in Kajabi. Once you log in, you go to the marketing tab, go to email campaigns, and you go to create new email campaign. Okay, add a new campaign. And then you pick create an email sequence, and that's how we create this automated sequence, okay? We have 3 emails. This is what Justin Welsh has used. And we also have very strategic titling here. So we send out the first email 24 hours after our student purchases. We also have an onboarding sequence that our students go through that tell them how to get the most out of the course. Well, they get put into that sequence and this sequence upon purchasing. So 24 hours later, they get this email that says 40% payment, eLearning partners. We're just trying to get their attention, okay? I'll tell you this, when I got this email for the first time, I freaked out. Because like I said, we borrowed this from Justin Welsh. But basically, we talk about first, thank you for being a student of eLearning Simplified Academy. We're pumped to be on this journey together. Second, if you're enjoying the course, we invite you to sign up to be an affiliate for a 40% payout here. So this literally takes them to our affiliate sign up page where they can sign up to be an affiliate. And I'm going to open this up so we can open up this page. But this, by the way, another benefit of using Kajabi is, as we get to point 2 and 3 today, you are going to want an easy way for people to sign up to be affiliates. Well, Kajabi allows you to do that. This is literally our affiliate sign-up page. Whenever we get a new affiliate, we send them to this page. They input their name, their email, their password, their PayPal email so they can get paid automatically, and they sign up. So this is the first email, right? And then we say we appreciate your support. We send that 24 hours later. No one signs up with this email, and we don't really expect them to. Why, Hector?
They just bought the course, and since they haven't completed the course, they haven't seen results yet, so they want to more than likely go through the course, at least partially, to start seeing some results and momentum before starting to recommend it.
Yeah. So we send this, though, because we're incepting the idea.
We're planting the seed.
Yeah. If you like the course, you can actually get paid for recommending it to others. Well, we started doing this because we had multiple students come to us being like, hey, I have a lead for you. I have someone else I've been forwarding your course on. And we're just like, okay, well, we want to give our students an opportunity right away to get rewarded for that. So that's why we send this 24 hours later. We're incepting the idea. A lot of times they'll keep this email and they'll open it later. Okay. Then 10 days in, we send a second email. Want to get paid for sharing eLearning Simplified Academy. We do this because usually our students, even though they're not going to finish the course in 10 days, we get comments all the time in the first couple modules that they've already learned a ton.
It's kind of like that analogy, the strike the iron when it's hot. When people purchase something, they're excited, right? You know, and within 10 days, many of our students, if not most of our students, have taken a great chunk of the course. They haven't completed it, but they have done a lot because that iron is hot when they purchase, and they're pumped, they're excited. They want to build online course successfully so they can start serving more people and creating passive revenue. So they are rocking through it. So 10 days is a great time, just enough time to give them that experience, to get in the course, start seeing some initial results, and then boom, we hit them with the second email.
Then we send one more, and we send it on day 30. And this is just a courtesy reminder to sign up. And as you can see, the day one email actually has the highest click rate. So what usually happens, and this is what happened to me, okay? You get this first email, you haven't really taken anything yet, but then you're just like, I'm going to keep this, because you don't know that you're going to get 2 more emails. So a lot of times people keep this first email and then they come back to it after they get the results, or they're like, oh, well, actually I know someone that I want to recommend it to. So that's why you see this one has the highest click rate, but we still have 4% clicking on these other two. So we are getting people to sign up, which is really cool. So this is the best way we've seen to automate getting your students to be affiliates. Now, what if you don't have any students? And what if you have a network that is really excited about your course launch, like our network is for our launch of YouTube 2K Blueprint?
Very easy exercise to do so you don't get overwhelmed. Get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, or your iPad or your iPhone or smartphone, whatever works best for your computer, and write down all of your top contacts. Your top contacts in your network that you have a great relationship with, you can sit down for coffee or lunch, have a conversation, tell them what is going on in your world and what support you're looking for. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is, right next to those people is, because you know them, and more than likely because you know their business and who they serve, who are their audiences? And do they match with the audience that you are looking to attract as well? And that is an easy exercise, not only to get your top contacts written down, but then what audiences do they serve, and circle the ones that serve the same audience that you serve, and schedule meetings with them to talk about collaboration and partnership opportunities for them to become an affiliate.
Yeah, and the reason why you want to do this is because when we launched our first course, and by the way, when you're launching your first course and you don't have an audience and you don't have students yet, we actually recommend you using what we call the REV formula, R-E-V. We teach all about it in milestone 5 in our course, eLearning Simplified Academy. The purpose here is you want to get some data on how your course will do in front of your target audience. We had half a dozen or more affiliates for our first launch of eLearning Simplified Academy. And really, our best affiliate was not our most engaged one. And what we mean by that is our best affiliate, who was like putting in the time and the effort to promote our course. We were getting a ton of MasterClass signups from him. He was meeting with Hector frequently. He's become a very good friend of ours. He was putting in the time, but his audience wasn't buying. And it's because his audience was teachers. And teachers are not what our course is built for.
Our course is built for first-time course creators that want to create a passive revenue stream and serve more people, or instructional designers creating, authoring content for e-learning programs.
And we didn't build it for instructional designers. They were just buying it for whatever reason. But that is the problem, is you can have someone who's super pumped about your course that becomes an affiliate, that you put a bunch of time into helping them be a successful affiliate. But if they don't have the right audience, it doesn't matter how much they care. On the flip side, we had another affiliate who we weren't meeting with very much, and they had the perfect audience. It was a small audience, but they had a perfect audience. And if we had focused on getting more of them right out of the gate, we would have had a lot more affiliate sales right out of the gate. So you need to make sure that audience piece is huge. And that brings us to our third and final point. You can find influencers who have the same audience that you serve. One strategy we are specifically looking at right now between affiliates and between this YouTube ad strategy, which we'll talk about more once we have some success with it later this year, is we believe that Talent LMS is a perfect affiliate, also a perfect company for us to be working with on this YouTube ad strategy. And it's because, well, first of all, we love their product. We promote their product. It's one of our affiliate products that we promote. But their audience are course builders, because it's an LMS. It's a learning management system. Kajabi, it's another one. Kajabi is perfect. And their audience is big enough. There's 12,000 subscribers. I think Kajabi has 40,000 subscribers. Let's see, 20. They have 20,000 subscribers. Same thing, Kajabi. If someone has Kajabi, they're a course creator, right? They've built a course. So that's what you need to think through when you make a list of these influencers. And then what you need to do is build relationships with them. We have a relationship with Talent LMS. We've been building it for a number of years now. We have contacts at Kajabi. We don't have a good enough relationship with them to do this, but it's still on our list. So that's what you need to think about. It's like, they don't have to be people that you have immediate access to. They just need to have a big enough audience, not a Joe Rogan audience. You know, not a Mr. Beast audience. Those audiences are way too big and way too diversified for you to really have a strong partnership with them. Even if you're like looking at, oh my God, millions of followers, I need them. It's like, not necessarily. So that audience piece is the most important part.
A strategic audience goes a long way. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. If you have the right audience, just like Johnny and I, we built an audience on YouTube as of the recording of this video of 2,700 plus YouTube subscribers, and we are already generating phenomenal passive revenue with that quote unquote small audience. It's not a small audience, it's an audience that is engaged and loving each piece of content that we put out, and it is growing organically, which is awesome. If you are looking to develop an online course and you want to do that successfully in 90 days or less and save a bunch of money in the process because we demystify it for you, click on the link below. It is our gift to you. It is a masterclass. The link is below. Go check it out.
Thank you for the likes and subscribes.